the center portion of
Yeah, right. It's what? Iris?
the pupil.
The pupil.
Right. So we're leaving that black. And but what's the whitest white you have? Where's the whitest white you see?
It's right above the still sticks.
Okay, with the little hot spot on there, little catch light or whatever they.
Yeah.
Other than that, where's your hot spot?
Right on this.
There you go.
Then you just buy the ampersand tips.
You get some little highlights in there too.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to.
Yeah, that's much difference. Yeah.
It's really tight on a piece that.
Did you get to try
It's just a practice.
Well, we tried it.
We can go to Giant and come back on
So you buy
this again
spools for
because
them?
I got the hang of it how
But
to.
then I asked
Yeah.
I mean,
the boards, and I get the
I'll start a piece tonight.
and tell them where they can buy the tools.
And like anything, you gotta spend some time breathing on these boards. And the advantages of
Quills for dipping, they're
Yeah, I like these. Like
the tighter
they're just
that you
nice in
draw.
your hand.
If you do this and this, it doesn't look nearly as well on the skin as if you do real shallow angles from your whichever.
Direction.
Broad one that was the first
Okay, because see, I thought you did this way.
And you think about the direction too of that initial scratch as part of the artist's vision as to which way that puts an energy to it, it puts a movement to it.
Right now you are just kind of just going back and forth.
Yeah, it's really barely touching that, but what I'm trying to do is just put some little organic textures in that. And then I'm holding on pretty tight right there doing that. But this would hit 3 or 4. This iris would have 3 or 4 washes before I was done with it. I mean, I'm too white already. See how white I am? But my textures are going to be in the ballpark.
So when you do a wash, you go through the whole eye, or you just go through.
Whatever you need.
Where we use it.
I diluted it. And always dilute them. I'd say at least 10%. If you don't, they cover well, but it doesn't scratch as well.
And I think
When you go back, if you come back and start scratching it, you'll feel it do like little do this.
The grain.
Yeah, you get this little random ripping of that.
This actually doesn't belong to me.
Stretching that ink before it breaks loose from the clay surface.
Our tools are gonna get mixed up.
Can I try the trick to
Oh,
it?
certainly.
So,
Now, wait a minute.
You are keeping it
I'm sure the one
straight
you have,
and-
because this one seems sharper than the one, the ampersand one that you had me.
I just grabbed it.
See, this looks much, doesn't look as well as
You
the.
want to
the-
your,
this
of
looks
your radius.
much sharper than
Yeah, turn it over, and instead of pulling with it like I would use my tool, like this, I tried turning this over, and, well, isn't that weird? Hold that.
No,
That's not-
but look, I'm getting nice lines.
Yeah, but here's what I was-
But the one that you showed me before.
This is the one I showed you before that is making nothing, but turn it over.
I look at her, Elise. I look at her, I mean, just look close.
So I guess if you turn them around and find the sharp
Well,
side.
wait, so I think this one is built to, it doesn't have to be sharp. So
it's
this one's
almost,
just-
I mean, it's very light
Sharp
color,
side.
green.
No, I'm not the texture of it.
Yeah.
It has those nerves at the behind, so you can see.
Right, little things going on
That's
there.
fine. Well, it's actually, I teach a
You wanna do a
Scratchboard
board
class,
too? You wanna be-
and that's theirs. We purchase it for the class.
Go ahead.
Well, I'll be darned. tool I have from years ago didn't work that
Yeah,
well.
I think they've changed it. That's what I'm thinking is this is a newer one and it works now. It's not quite as fine as this, but it's still way better than the old one.
Right. I think all that, everything's gonna be radiating out in that
Yeah, it's
center.
much better than the old one. That is. Hey, that's very cool.
But there's little imperfections. Come here, let me move your eyeball. There's always little imperfections in there. Little.
He's saying you have imperfect eyes.
Well,
How
that one's perfect. That one's slightly not perfect.
Well, they got
This is
glasses on, so you know they're
So when do
imperfect.
we switch rooms? When do we switch
Great
rooms?
When she comes in.
And that's saying
I think she said like 12:30.
12:30.
When do we have the next one?
So maybe we should wait and do yours and mine after lunch.
Oh, gosh, it's already 12.
Gotta love old socks.
I think we're
Hold
at a risk.
everything in
I think
place,
we're at
huh?
a risk of just turning
Oh,
into
they're
a
also
real
good for white
flat
and
shape
board.
at this point. So I want you to put some hot.
For some reason though, you gotta be
some,
sure when you wash them
some
that you don't use
pressure
any kind of
thing like
softener or softener
this.
sheet.
Right, some little imperfections.
I don't use that.
We should have somebody
Now I
have a
can
real
get
good
on.
eye.
Like I got.
Yeah, look at your eyes.
Yeah, it's but I had a back and I need a back.
Just stand there, Kathy, while we draw you for the next hour.
Your
I
eyes
heard
are
it's like two rods
Get
staring
a
at
closer
me.
look at her
and
eyes.
it's gonna be like your
They are
mom said. If you do
imperfect.
that, they're gonna stay that way.
Well, that's what they're.
See all those little things?
Yeah.
I got floaters. I got tracers in my eye.
See how everything radiates off the
We
center?
have a place, I'll store it forever, and it just colors.
See little, like little hooks in there, like little.
Yeah. And what's so funny is I work with Scratchboard.
If we go, you could see it if we go.
I would be very careful with that move. I think you need to stay very parallel, really close to. That's a these little stacks you put in. I'd say there were two.
We had
All from the original angle. I think they'll show.
I got
I would say that we can't wash them.
when it dried.
So this is going.
I would. Very good.
And
So we went out and bought.
if you look, because it's a colored thing, and if I have to do
But
it
anyway,
in a black
my
and
point
white,
being was that,
I would think this will be a little bit darker than this thing, but lighter than this.
Well, I'll have to say that
And
I've
that's what
always
we're doing. We're establishing.
preferred black and white for some reason.
So
I've always loved it. I
I
did
will
graphite for a
go
long
this
time.
way,
No, I
Go a little more
I
around
would
that
have to
way.
buy mechanical pencils
like
versus
this.
graphite. I hate
Show me.
sharp
No, a little
I
bit
use
more the other way. I mean, I would have that angle
What I
come
did was
across
I
here.
bought, because I like real dark ones, I like the 90s.
are you seeing more straight?
I bought.
Like that. And then when I crosshatched it, I would stay still close to that.
And then I buy like 10
That's radiating a little bit.
sharp.
But I think it'll help convince too. It'll help convince that that's coming around the outside of a round surface.
But if you have them all lined up there, yeah.
So
No, I've actually gotten less organized. I used to, I had just so much organization.
Yeah. And that's a consideration is sometimes you're limited to what you can
That was enough.
get your hands on, but
I got married, I had kids, and
yeah, so you're gonna serve me
I'm the
tough.
most organized one in the family, and I'm not one of them. So.
And